What's up, y'all? It's your boy Kiki, and I'm back with another video. If you don't know me, my name is Kiari. Everyone calls me Kiki. I'm a choreographer slash dance teacher based in LA, and I've recently made this life decision to move to Arizona with my partner. And today is the second video of this series, kind of talking about the mindset shift that has changed from the first one, because if you didn't see the first one, it's very negative. I mean, I was just in a place where everything was feeling like blah, and I was frustrated, and I didn't have a lot of motivation. And since then, I've been doing some work, specifically in the Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way, and studying some mentors of mine that are helping me shape my mind and change my perspective to see how I could use this emotion to propel forward. So I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that and getting into it. So what I've learned is that anger and first of all emotions are just very temporary, fleeting things. I've very much been in a very impulsive person where I've made all decisions on how I feel. And I believe that at some degree that's a good way of making some choices, but I'm learning to kind of pull back on that and analyze why I feel a certain way and just look at more of the facts to make sure that it's more concrete reasons why I may be feeling that way. But specifically in The Artist's Way, there's this chapter that talks about how anger is a weapon. It can be a fuel to help you make decisions, as opposed to acting on the anger. You can use the anger to act. And I found that really interesting, because I do get frustrated, I believe, and annoyed, and I guess emotions falling under the umbrella of anger quite often. And what I realize is that I can be using that as a signal, as an indicator that something is not right. Of course something is not right, because I wouldn't be mad or sad if something wasn't right, but something could be better. And I instead, which I love to do, is analyze the situation and find the strategy and work around that. So I'm learning that, which is helping me not feel so crazy for making this decision, because it is a big decision. I'm leaving a lot. I have a business, friends, love, a community. Not love. I'm loving the love that I have in my community, but I'm going with my love to Arizona. So it's a lot, and I felt a little crazy at first, but I'm getting really excited about it, and I'm getting really pumped up about it, because I know that the vision that I have is major, is big, and it's going to require for me to shake up some things and really put myself in this position so I can focus on it. And I'm going to get all that and more by being in a place like Arizona, where, back to what I said in the first video, you can get so much more for your money. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna have its ups and downs. I'm pretty sure I'll have some videos that will just be like, why in the fuck did I decide to do this type of bullshit? But I expect that, and I'm ready to do all that. Yeah. So anyways, that was the first point, right? The first point was that this mind shift of looking at anger and these emotions and helping me propel forward, or just find a workaround so that way I'd feel less of that emotion. That was good. I really enjoyed that a lot. And so what I've been doing is following some of So what I've been doing is following some of my favorite mentors right now. Alex Hormozy. I hope I said that right. I'm reading his book, The $1 Million Offer. Good stuff, helping me think more about how I can create more value in my products and in my services. And I feel like that's a good skill to have, whether I'm teaching dance or doing videography, which we'll get more into. And then also Dan Coe. I've been following him for a long time now. And, he talks about copywriting and just writing and how it's a foundation of everything that's out there, really. You have to write it and creating structure and so many different aspects and uses of it. But what I really like, because he has this book called The Art of Focus that I'm listening to, is how he's really teaching his people that you can use your mind and the lessons that you've learned throughout life and that you're currently learning to help propel the people that are maybe 5-10 years behind you wanting to get where you're at. And which is basically teaching, which is basically what I've been doing for the past 17 years, but just in the very focused niche of dance. And I thought I didn't want to teach anymore, but I just don't want to teach in the same sort of way. And I would love to be able to do this, teach people how to do what I've done. And I pause because, I get into that state where like, what have you done? You haven't done a lot. Blah, 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 blah. But I have done a lot. It's just that I have these people that I looked up to growing up that I feel like have done such great monumentous things, and I have not. And I'm always comparing. That's the problem. I'm always comparing. But I've done a lot. I've done a lot of cool and amazing things. I've met a lot of cool and amazing people. And I now have a network of really phenomenal people in my life. And I think it's a reflection of the person that I've grown to become and the work that I've put in and the time that I've given teaching for these past 17 years. So I'm excited about Dance Co information because he really is helping me teach on a grander scale and teach in a way that will allow me to pursue and enjoy my other interests. And that's it. Dance is great. I love dance. I'm always going to love dance. I'm probably always going to be making up dances. I can't see myself not ever making up a dance like after a month. I'm going to want to make up something, right? But I want to teach something else. And I want to start diving into other things. And I want to be able to do it and not and profit from it, but also be able to help people along the way. Because let's not pretend like we still don't have to make a living. We have to do that too. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And videography, I'm back. So yeah, I can't remember I think it's just called the full-time filmmaker. I think that's what the channel is called. But yeah, I'm also into that program too, because an interest that I fell in love with while teaching dance for my own business has been the filming part, and filming the dances and filming these visuals and these concepts have all been really fun. So I decided to take this course to just up my skill and give me something else that I can do when I move to Arizona to explore and get into and make some money from. So which I feel like it would give me more time. Like I feel like instead of having like these regular scheduled classes and things like that, I would just have projects, and then of course you have a concentrated time where you're really working on it, but then you're not working on it and you're not working on anything, or then you're probably just doing a little short thing here and there. So I like it. And I feel like I can create my own schedule that way, which is always needs to be the case. But so yeah, I'm looking at these three sources of inspiration and education right now to help shape and prepare me for my next chapter starting in June. And again, I'm just gonna keep y'all, you know, updated, and keep you guys in the loop of what's going on, all the mental shifts, all the breakdowns, all the ups, hopefully too. And till next time, peace.